Earlier today, LSAC finally opened up registration for the August 2024 through June 2025 LSAT test dates. They announced those dates a few months ago. They said registration wouldn't open until mid-May. That time is now. So if you're looking to take the LSAT over the next year, now is the time to go ahead and lock in your LSAT test dates. For those who don't know me, my name is Steve Schwartz, and I've improved my LSAT score from a 152 to a 175, and I've been helping other students do the same over the past 20 or so years. In this video, I'm going to recap for you what the LSAT test dates are and share some thoughts on which of those are the best ones to take. Before I get into it though, I wanted to let you know that LSAC has, along with opening up registration, they have increased the price of the LSAT as well. 2 years ago, it was $215. Over this past year, it was $222. And this year, it is a whopping $238. So LSAC has increased the cost of the LSAT by $16 this year versus last year. However, if you can demonstrate financial need, you can apply for a fee waiver and get to take the LSAT for free. You'll also get a free Law Hub Advantage account, which gives you a subscription with access to all of the official LSAT prep tests. So again, recap of the LSAT test dates for those who were never aware or need a refresher, then I'll share some thoughts on each of them. So the August LSAT is August 7th through 10th with the score release on August 28th. The September LSAT is the 4th through the 7th with score release September 25th. The October LSAT is the 1st and the 2nd, as well as the 4th and the 5th. They are skipping October 3rd with score release October 23rd. The November LSAT is November 6th through 9th with score release November 27th. The January LSAT is January 15th through 18th with score release February 5th. The February LSAT is February 7th through 8th with score release February 27th. The April LSAT is April 10th through 12th with score release April 30th. And the June LSAT is June 5th through 7th with score release June 25th. So you'll notice that a lot of these LSAT test dates are over 4 consecutive days. Some are over only 3 days, and some, like February, are over only 2 days. However, of course, it is possible they will add more LSAT test dates if there is a lot of unexpected demand. Typically, you can schedule a specific date and time for a given LSAT administration and also choose to take the LSAT remote or in person a few weeks prior to each test date. So in other words, even though you might want to take the August LSAT and you can go ahead and register for the LSAT and pay for it now, you cannot choose a specific day and time until only a few weeks prior. So let's say hypothetically, you want to take the LSAT in August on August 7th. Whenever they open up scheduling, which maybe will be mid to late July, you'll have to wait until then to actually choose and lock in your specific date and time, as well as tell LSAC whether you want to take it remotely, meaning from home typically, or in person at a Prometric testing center. Of course, at LSAT Unplugged, we can help you on your journey to scoring 170 plus whenever you're taking the LSAT, whether you're taking it in August, September, October, or November, whether you're taking it remote or in person. We want to help you score that 170 plus through our live online classes via Zoom, on-demand video courses, small group coaching, and one-on-one coaching. You can check out the links below this video to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out. Now, if you've been looking at the calendar as I talk through these LSAT test dates, you might have noticed that score releases are typically going to be on Wednesdays. Friday and Saturday are typically going to be the core test dates for each administration, but when the LSAT is spread across 3 days, they'll extend it to Thursday also typically, and when spread across 4 days, they'll typically extend it back to Wednesday also. As for those taking the LSAT outside the US and Canada, so-called international test takers, the international LSAT administrations are October, January, April, and June. If you're outside the US and Canada, you can't take it in August or September or November or February and so on. Of course, you also want to remember that they're removing logic games starting with the August LSAT. Going forward, for all the dates I've been talking about in this video, the format's going to be 2 logical reasoning sections, 1 reading comprehension section, those 3 are all scored, along with an unscored extra section of either logical reasoning or reading comprehension. They're also changing the writing sample starting in August, but it's not worth worrying about until you're consistently scoring at or above your goal score. It's still going to be unscored for now until LSAC says otherwise, but I always recommend focusing on the parts of the LSAT that are actually scored. That's what law schools really care about. Now, as for which of these test dates are going to be best, the August LSAT is the one test date where scores come back before law school applications open. Again, score release date for August is August 28th. Law school applications typically open September 1st or September 15th. And all else being equal, it's better to apply at the very beginning of the cycle if you can. However, the thing is that all else is typically not equal because you can often benefit from having a bit more time to study. If you feel like you won't be ready for the LSAT in August, you could still take it in September, October, or November and apply relatively early in the cycle. The January and February LSATs also are not too late. They are totally fine. April's pushing it a bit. June's pushing it even more. But if you're watching this video as I release it and record it now in mid to late May, you've still got plenty of time to improve your LSAT score significantly and take it in the calendar year of 2024. And if you'd like my help, again, feel free to reach out if you need anything at all. And in the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.